Okay, that's Get What You Need by Jet, an Australian band, and it's time for us now to learn about them through Wikipedia. Jet and Invertigo, but now with Jet, Australian band. They're Australian rock band formed in 2001. The band consists of lead guitarist Cameron Munsey, bassist Mark Wilson, and brothers Nick and Chris Sesta on vocals, rhythm guitar, and drums, respectively. The group sold 6.5 million album. The band dissolved in 2012 but reformed again in 2016, and they're originally from Melbourne, Australia. They're considered to be garage rock, hard rock, alternative rock, indie rock band. Okay, so the formation 2001 until 2003. I just want to know this CD of mine is from which year? Get Born. Oh, this was the second album because the first album was released in between 2001 and 2003. That was Dirty Sweet. This was the second one, Get Born, between 2003 and 2005. That's the CD I'm going to show you. Okay, so I don't have time to read the actual year when it was released, but you can have a look on Wikipedia. And then they had Shine On, the next album, between 2006 and 2008, and then Shaka Rock between 2009 and 2012. And then they disbanded in 2012 before they reformed again in 2016. Okay, so let's just read a little bit about the reformation. In 2016, it was announced that Jet would be reforming, and in 2017, opening 5 dates for Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band on their Summer 17 tour. It was then announced in October that Jet would play their first headline show in 6 years at Sydney's Taronga Zoo in February 2017. The show subsequently sold out because they're not actually bad. I don't know why they broke up in the first place. And Jet made their official live return at a one-off headlining show at Melbourne's Gasometer Hotel on 31st January 2017. The band performed with previous keyboardist Lewis Macklin and played a 23 song set list that drew from all 3 of their studio albums. In 2018, Jet announced a 15th anniversary Australian national tour for their album Get Born, including dates in Newcastle, Sydney, and a couple of other cities there. They also issued the live album Get Born live at the Forum to commemorate the tour. Then they embarked on a mini UK tour playing Manchester and London. Okay, and yeah, so that's it. So this was the Get Born. Okay. Now let's just move on to Invertigo. The album is Forum. I'm showing in the YouTube again. Invertigo. Okay, the album is Forum. Let's have a look. Invertigo were an Australian 4-piece pop rock group active in the early 2000s, so they're not around anymore. I mean, as a band. They originally formed as Vertigo, not Invertigo. So originally as Vertigo in '96 by 3 Lee brothers. Jerry on guitar, James on keyboards, and Vince on drums. Together with Hugh Wilson on lead vocals. They had a top 40 hit on the ARIA singles chart with Forever Lately, and released an album before disbanding in '99. The Lee brothers formed Invertigo then in 2000 with Christian Argenti on lead vocals. Their highest charting single, Chances Are, reached number 19, and their solo album Forum, this one. So that's the only album basically peaked at number 11, and the group once again broke up in 2003. So such a waste. They're actually pretty good. And post Invertigo, because we don't have time, we're going to have to listen to our final song tonight. Hugh Wilson has worked as a session vocalist, including on jingles for TV ads. And then the Lee brothers have been members of various cover bands. James toured with the Idols of the 80s band in 2005, which included former members of Pseudo Echo. Christian Argenti also worked as a guest vocalist and was later a radio announcer. Okay, so I don't know what went wrong because they're actually quite good. So not sure, but like I've said in a couple of weeks ago, previous weeks, yeah, that's how it is with the entertainment industry. You know, sometimes you're actually good and you don't make it that long, but sometimes you're just so and you make it really long, so it doesn't really matter. But I like Invertigo. I like their songs. So let's just listen to our final song tonight for our non-Indonesian segment, a song by Invertigo called It's Getting Personal. We're going to have to see you guys again in the non-Indonesian segment next week, same time, same radio show. Kumbang channel, Kumbang Kumpul Bareng Yok. See you guys.